We visited Lake Baldeney in this year 3 times until September. This is a video about our third visit. The 2 other visits will follow soon. At this Saturday was a regatta at the lake. Sorry, this video has no original sound. There was nothing interesting to hear, except wind, talking people, sometimes the cry of a seagull and the jet engines of airplanes starting at a nearby airport. The scheduling of Lake Baldeney dates back to 1927. A weir had been built from July 1931 until March 1933. Lake Baldeney is in the Roer Valley in the south of Essen and has been built as setting basin for suspended solids in the water of the River Roer. The lake was named after the inconspicuous house Baldeney. It has been built in the Dark Ages as a small water castle and repeatedly was rebuilt since the time. Lake Baldeney was built during the Great Depression. In December 1931 the whole project was busted. After spring 1932 up to 2,000 workers did all the work. They were FAD workers. FAD was introduced in 1931. FAD is the abbreviation of Freiwilliger Arbeitsdienst, voluntary work duty. In fact, there was no voluntariness. During the Great Depression a lot of people only had 2 options: to be unemployed and starve to death, or to work for famine wages. The workers got 1 Reichsmark to 1 Reichsmark 80 Pfennig and a hot meal for free per day. In 1932 a bread priced about 37 Pfennig, a kilogram beef was about 1 Reichsmark 56. Butter was an unavailable luxury for a lot of people. Its price was about 6 Reichsmark 63 Pfennig per kilogram. The FAD workers at Lake Baldeney worked with crude tools. There is no memorial plaque at the lake to remember the workers and that they created this great recreation area. In some footage you can see this headstock of the former Karl Funke coal mine. The mine was founded in 1773 and closed in 1973. The headstock is the only reminder of the coal mine, and that's a shame for the German monument protection. Karl, my husband, visited and photographed the pit head buildings at the end of the 1970s. There was not much spared from demolition, even the unique buildings. The Ruhr Valley was the birthplace of coal mining in Germany, and almost all very attractive buildings of the Ruhr Valley coal mines have been knocked down to the ground. The tourist industry wants to lure tourists into the Ruhr Valley, presenting a route of the industrial culture, and often there is only a ridiculous brickwork to be seen, such as a former entrance to a pit of the 19th century. All the real interesting coal mine buildings in the Ruhr Valley have been broken down in the years 1900 to 1980 and later, and the few reminders are not typical. White Fleet was created in 1933, and in the same year a lock was built into the weir. The White Fleet are small passenger ships sailing on the River Ruhr, and the lock connects Lake Baldeney and River Ruhr downstream to the River Rhine. At the end of this video you can see some more ships of the White Fleet. In one of our upcoming videos you can be our companion sailing the lake on one of these ships. Lake Baldeney has a length of 7.8 kilometers and is 355 meters wide at the widest point. Water surface is 2.64 square kilometers. It's a drop of water compared to the Great Lakes in North America. In Germany, Lake Baldeney is one of the biggest lakes. The lake is the home of a lot of sailing clubs. At its banks there are many restaurants and points for swimmers. This lake is wonderful for recreation, chilling out, and some kinds of water sport. If you are visiting Germany and Essen or the former coal mine area, you have to visit this lake.